Most people over 40 are doing more for their range of movement than ever, stretching, mobility, whatever, but are still feeling tight. In this video, I'm going to tell you why and show you what you should be doing to make sure that the mobility and stretching work that you're doing makes a difference to how you move. Now, the first thing is it's not because you're old. Yes, we do see some changes in things like collagen makeup as you get older, but that isn't a reason why the work that you're doing to try and improve your flexibility and range of motion isn't working. Now, by the time you hit 40, you've probably done enough dumb stuff for your brain to know it needs to protect you, and that's what's happening. Your brain is protecting you from going into these ranges of movement because it doesn't trust you. So the thing is, we need to stop this neurological tightness. We need to stop your body not allowing this movement by teaching your brain that you have control. And the way we'll do that is to get strong through our range of motion. And we can do that very, very simply without really changing that much of what you're probably already doing. Now, let's look at something like a hamstring stretch. So I just do a simple hamstring stretch like this, leg up here, hold it for a little bit. I'll improve my flexibility, but for a short period of time. I'll probably, research says anywhere from 15 minutes to maybe some changes up to 24 hours, but it is going to tighten up again. We need to show a body that we can control this new range of motion that we're moving into as we warm up and as we stretch, so that we make some permanent change, not only neurologically, but actually change the muscle structure as well. And the way we can do that for something like hamstring stretch, very simple. If I'm here feeling the stretch, I'm going to push my heel down as far as I can into this bench. I'm going to feel my muscles start to contract here. Now we can change where we want to feel that by manipulating our body a bit. If I lift my chest, stick my butt out, bend my knee a little bit, I'm going to start to feel it up more towards the tendon, and this is where we want to feel it. We want to feel it at these musculotendinous junctions to show our brain that we do have control here. The way I would do this is 3 10-second reps. So 10 seconds on, relax, 10 seconds off. You might even move into a bit more. 10 seconds pushing down, 10 seconds relax, and again. Let's also look at something for our quad, hip flexors, however you want to call it. If I come into a lunge like this, and I start to posteriorly tilt my pelvis, which is the important part of this sort of stretch, because again, we want to start to affect around that kind of muscle tendon area. So I'm going to posteriorly tilt here. Now again, I'm going to put some tension in. So I might hold the stretch just passively for 30 seconds or so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean back here. I'm going to push my back foot here as hard as I can into the ground. Again, 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I can increase that amount of contraction in a couple of ways. I might even drag my knee and my front foot towards each other as I push that back foot in the ground. And now you'll feel a very, very strong contraction. We can do things like add weights as well. Sometimes that is just an easy cheat to put more power or put more input into the muscle itself, but we can get a pretty strong contraction without using other stuff as it is. Okay, so let's look at the way we're going to apply this to our pecs. So I just grab a band here, and I'm just going to have my hand a little bit higher than my shoulder. I'm going to start to turn my body away till I get a bit of a stretch here, lifting my chest. I'm kind of leaning this way a little bit. Now I feel the stretch come on. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to turn my body more. So my hand is anchored here, turning more. Now I'm going to push into this band. The band's trying to pull me away. And again, I'm going to get these 10-second contractions with a 10-second rest. This is how we teach our brain that we can control these ranges of motion and we can keep them. The other way we show our brain that we can keep them is putting it into movement. So if you're training these movements for a sport, doing this sort of stuff and then going straight into your sporting movements is a way that we start to learn how to utilize our strength through our full range and also make sure we're priming this movement so that we can keep that range of movement. In the Stretch Yourself Strong system, most of this stuff is a phase 1 strategy. We build on this through that kind of neurological training, making sure that we make changes to the muscle architecture and also our explosiveness throughout those 4 phases. If you want to know a little bit more about that, check some of the links. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them, and I'll see you in the next one.